Folks, I've got an artifact over 100 years old, but this one isn't made from a meteorite.
Give it to me like.
Welcome to the Paulybuck YouTube channel, everybody. My name is Paul, and I sure am glad to have you with me on this one here today. A review for Spectres, www.spectres.io. You can find them on the website. Go check it out. All kinds of great stuff. Use code Pauly20 at checkout. Save yourself $20. But let's take an up-close personal look at King Tut's Dagger. And stick around. There's some up-close and really personal looks with the 4K microscope. By Spectres, the Dagger of King Tutankhamun, otherwise known for the rest of this video, and just make life easy on me, King Tut. The Dagger of King Tut, brought to us by none other than Spectres. I have been really looking forward to this one. To get into it, we have the white box with gold lettering. The last review I did, and probably a few previous reviews, that these products come in these white boxes, kind of a pain to me. I really don't keep them, but I'm not going to bash them for the outer box, which protects this. Come on. My hands are slippery because of these gloves. That protects the actual packaging. We have blue with the gold. King Tutankhamun's Dagger by Spectres, otherwise known in the easier form of King Tut. Over 100 years later, 1922, they opened up the tomb and they found this dagger, which was placed with him to protect the boy in the afterlife. Over 100 years later, here we have it in pure 3/9 fine silver. As we're going along, this protects our glass covering of this box. If this box looks familiar to you, that is because it is very similar to the Holy Lance. Let's try to figure out where to set that. To the Holy Lance. Not only is it very similar, I'm guessing it's the same box. We have double hinged, solid wood, very nice latch on the front. It closes very, very well. And behind the foam is where we're going to find King Tutankhamun's dagger. And before we get into that, I just want it to be known that what it is it's the handle, and then it's the sheath that actually covers the dagger's blade. So it does not come apart. There's no dagger inside. King Tut's dagger was forged from a meteorite by the Egyptians and was out of this world, like literally out of this world iron. And there it is as we open the box. And if any of you have the Holy Lance, you would notice right off the bat that this is a blue velvety material and not like the Lance, red. And I tell you, this looks very, very nice. Let's bring it in. This blue looks pretty freaking sweet if you ask me. Let's grab our COA out of here. If I'm going to be able to, I'm going to pop this out with this little knife right here just to show it off here. Sometimes they hide some stuff underneath there. But this is actually our COA. Tells us about the piece, that it's 3/9 fine, gives us the dimensions, silver, pure silver, gold gilding, colorization, edition number 44 of 999 pieces. It is a coin, so it has a 5 tala denomination, which makes this legal tender. King Tut's Dagger. Very well done with the COA. That just slides right back into place like that. Now, these can be tricky because these are a snug fit, but that is very good for us. They don't slide around in shipping. Take advantage of Spectres' free international shipping. These will ship worldwide to you. We're going to pop this out of the capsule, but we just want to take a look at it in the capsule. And what a beautiful piece with the select colorization. And this is what I meant. Here's the handle of our dagger, right? And the blade would come out like so. Don't want to knock my light over. Come out like so. This would be the outer sheath, right? So this is not removable, but this is what the outer sheath would look like, and this is what the dagger would look like with the meteorited iron blade inside. Very, very cool. Up top, we have our little nail grip to where we can pop the capsule open. Form-fitting capsules on all of Spectre's pieces. That's what you're getting with this company. This is not your stacking material silver. This is collector's pieces. This is going on my TV stand in the basement, my entertainment center in our basement, sitting right next to everything else that I'm able to display in such boxes like this coming from Spectres. I'm undecided, so stick around. Pieces like this are so very hard for me to get under the 4K camera, but I'm going to try and come in with this camera the best I can and come in. I just don't want it to jump around. Look at the colorization. I'm going to have to, we're going to put it under the 4K camera because I just can't, well, maybe I can. Just can't get in close enough to get all this detail. Oh, it's going to go under the camera. So stick around for that. I've got a 4K microscope camera that we're going to get up close and personal with all these details. Look at our animal figures. Let's give it a flip. Look at the colorization. And we'll get a better look at all this colorization. Very cool piece down there. That almost looks like my old pal Silver Husky's logo right there. Take off the ears. Very nicely done. This is our coin information, which is going to come in much clearer for us. Where is our, there it is, number 44 of 999 pieces. I tell you what, this is a beautiful, beautiful 2-ounce silver coin. This isn't your typical silver coin that you're going to pick up at your coin shop, but this isn't your silver coin that you're going to be taking to a coin shop either. These things are very special, numbered, gold gilding, 2 ounces of pure silver. I am happy to have this in my collection and be fortunate enough to show you guys what this thing looks like up close and personal so that you can decide. Maybe this video helps some of you guys decide whether or not you want to put down that kind of money on a piece like this. Again, there's nothing about meteorites or anything to do with this, but that's where the king's dagger was formed, from iron out of a meteorite, so it's said. So the actual dagger is out of this world. Found in 1922. Over 100 years later, Spectres is bringing it to us as a collector's coin out of 3/9 fine silver. Gold gilding, colorization, limited to 999 pieces. All right, let's get this thing underneath the microscope and get a real good close look at this. Look at the colorization on the handle of this dagger, King Tut's dagger. Well done. The gold gilding, so well done. I'm going to give it just a quick rotation. Try not to make anybody sick. Here we go. So well done. There is our Seal of Samoa, making this a legit 2-ounce silver coin, $5 denomination, our 2025, and our Spectres logo, stamp of approval, their little mint mark. Such a cool piece. as we continue down this, we come into the sheath of the dagger, and this is where we get into a lot of colorization on this particular side of the dagger. We'll go through all of this. Continue. This brings it up so much more nice and neat for us rather than my other camera. That's nice for talking points and other types of coins, what have you. But when you get pieces like this, you got to do the justice by giving you guys the full up close personal look. Now with this gold gilding, you got to watch. Sometimes it's not perfectly done, but I'm not finding a spot of silver flowing through, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. You want that silver to be covered with this gilding. Look at this beautifully done masterpiece here. The line work are so crisp and clean on all of this. You get in the high relief, multiple reliefs on this. The line works are amazing. So straight, so true. The packaging, I mean, is almost too well done, and that's nice to say. Beautiful, beautiful design by the Egyptians, and remarkably well done as a remake over 100 years later by Spectres in a 2-ounce silver version, limited to 999 pieces, folks. If this is something you're interested, don't forget to use that code Pauly20 at checkout and save yourself $20 on your entire order to go along with that free international shipping. I'm, for one, definitely not disappointed. If this is something that you're into, this type of relic style, beautifully done, crafted out of 3/9 fine silver art pieces, Spectres is the place to go. Check them out in the description below. Again, save yourself $20 at checkout by using code Pauly20. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Have you ever bought anything from Spectres? Did you use the code? Are you going to buy after you go to that website, after you check out all that amazing stuff? If you want to see some of those coins on their website, up close and personal, check out this playlist on your way out. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the Paulybuck YouTube channel, and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks, everybody.